Yo, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, that was a terrible smoothing off of the music. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to the 36th installment of the NP podcast. Today, we have a special guest on today. Somebody that I've known on YouTube for years, but I've never talked to once up until last week. What's up, Batdeeran?
What's up? What's up?
Yo, what's good, man?
Crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Nothing much. This is weird. I've never been on the internet before, so this is like weird for me.
Yeah, I've never even done YouTube before. This is my first time.
Yeah, this is so crazy.
I know, like, oh shit, like what? I don't even know what I'm doing. I just, I just saw this thing called start streaming, and I just did it. You know, like,
yeah.
Are we? Am I doing it
right? What does this button do? Yeah.
Well, what's up,
Hello,
Bat?
everybody.
So,
nothing much.
Let me just ask you, your Twitter name, is your last name really Truong? What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
It's a Vietnamese last name. It's not my actual last name, so I have like three. It's kind of complicated. I don't know. You want me to explain it? Like,
sure.
Kind of weird. So basically, I have like one like legal last name. So I don't know if I should say it because it's my legal last name.
Yeah, don't say it.
The other ones I don't really care. So it's like Dylan and then something, but I also go by Dylan Trung and then Dylan Fan.
Okay.
Trung is my mom's last name. Fan is my stepdad's last name. And then my actual one is like my real last name kind of thing. But I don't know. I kind of go by each, and it's kind of like hard to remember which last name I go by because sometimes I use like different like last names for different accounts.
No,
so,
I actually understand because my last name isn't actually Davis, but that's what I use as my last name. But when I recently got a new job, I made sure I put on my real last name because I was gonna have to have proof of identification, and it's not gonna look good if I put down my well, it is my last name, but it's not my actual last name.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, like for school, I have to put my actual last name, or they're like, "Who is this random dude?" kind of thing. Yeah.
But, dude, I want to know how you started. Like, wait, first of all, how did you even find me? Because I knew you came into my streams, and that's how I found out about you. But how'd you find me?
I don't remember. Oh, I think it was from Michael. Do you remember Michael Rendon?
Renzo?
Yeah.
Of course I remember him. He's the one who got me this chair. This DX Eraser. Oh. He donated like $250 on stream.
Yeah, he donated I don't know how he has so much money. It's insane.
Bro, the kid's loaded.
Like, he's freaking he's rich. What the hell, dude? Yeah, I think he just posted it. I don't even remember how. I think he posted it in my Discord or something. Or somehow I just I found your channel. Like, I don't even remember how. And I think actually I found your channel by accident. Like, it was recommended or something. And then I saw his name in there. And then I was like, oh, hey, this dude's actually kind of cool. And then I continued continued watching. And then
was that back in like 2017? That had to be back in 2017, right?
That was so long ago.
Dude, I remember checking out your channel. I was like, bro, this kid's such a like, I remember I'd be like, yo, this kid is such a squeaker. Cause like, you're okay. So we're the same age. We're the same age.
Yes.
Which is very surprising since everybody says I'm a 30-year-old. But I remember why.
Like 30.
Yeah, you didn't think I was actually 18, right?
No.
How old did you think I was?
At least 25 and up. Like, at least. Like, I'm your age and I look like I'm like 12. And you're like 30. Like, I swear you were like 25 or something like that.
Dude, that is so hilarious.
That's crazy.
It's so funny when people actually like think that I'm that old. It's like but when I turned 18, people stopped being so surprised when I said I was like, oh, I'm 18, because I remember being 17 and people are like shocked. Like from being 14 to 17 years old, everybody was shocked when I said my age. But now it's like, oh, you're just an adult. Like they hear 18 and they're like, oh, you're an adult. Okay. But I bet people are shocked when they hear that you say you're 18.
Yeah.
You look like you could be my child.
The only reason why like I can pass as an 18-year-old is because I'm like a lot taller than like the majority of people. So like I'm 6'5", and
what the fuck? Stand up.
Exactly.
Stand up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on camera, but
exactly that's the point.
Wait, so like,
what's your long jump?
What I mean?
What's your long jump?
What's my long? I don't freaking know. I'm fat. I play Call of Duty every day.
But how much do you weigh? How much do you weigh?
I only weigh like 170. I swear I've told you.
Oh yeah, you know. Yeah, when we were recording our video that went terribly wrong, guys.
Yes.
We recorded a video, right? It started out as a good video, but the good content of the video wasn't even what was supposed to be the video. We got to the actual recording of the video, which was supposed to be Warzone, and it was the worst thing ever. We were recording for almost an hour, and nothing good happened. It was just we kept on dying over and over, and Warzone is the worst game ever. I don't know how you play it.
I don't either. I don't know why I still play it.
Why do you play Call of Duty? How do you play Call of Duty at all?
I don't know. I mean, it can be fun playing with friends and stuff, and like playing for fun kind of thing. But like, yeah, it gets just like really annoying after a while. Like really annoying.
Because, like, dude, oh my god, I get so I don't play video games anymore because they're just not enjoyable to me. Like I'll play Pokemon on my Game Boy Color, but that's to the extent of which I enjoy video games, right?
Yeah.
But like games on my computer, I don't really play much of anymore. But I get on Call of Duty and I'm like, I'm gonna have a good time. I never play a video game, you know, and it's just instantly horrible. Like my whole mood is turned around. I'm upset. Yeah. I'm angry. Like
you're just not enjoying it. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
like I know exactly. Video games are supposed to help you escape, not make you more upset at your life. But
it just makes it just makes everything worse.
Yeah.
Kids like camping in the corner with the 725.
Oh my god.
Or skill-based matchmaking.
Or getting trash talked by those kids that are in the corner killing you like that.
Exactly. It's like you're just trying to like kind of chill, run around and kill people, and then they're just sitting in the corner with a shotgun and riot shield on their back. Like,
I swear, ever since Fortnite came out, I feel like in every video game that involves some sort of skill, it's impossible to play casually now. Fortnite ruined casual gaming.
Yep.
And like
there's like no game. It's like just casual. Like you can't just have fun anymore. It's like
you have to play some gay ass story mode game. Like I don't know about you, but I hate story mode games. They're so boring. Yeah. Because all right, I think Pokemon in nature, like innately, is really boring because you do the same exact thing every time you play. You go through every single gym and stuff. But the thing that's different with Pokemon is your team. You can always switch up your team and use a different team of different Pokemon. But in these story mode games, let's say like Oblivion or something like that, you play through and it's the same exact thing every time. Yeah. Like what are you or Minecraft, for example, you do the exact same thing every time. I don't know about you, but I always build the exact same house. I have no creativity when it comes to Minecraft.
The one with like the wooden stairs going up.
Oh my god, how do you know? How did you know?
I always built those too, man. Oh man, so creative. And I'm a graphic design student. Like I'm just too creative.
Yeah, we're geniuses. Our minds are
geniuses.
Too big for this realm. But anyways, video games are just so shit nowadays. It's impossible to enjoy, and it really sucks as a person who based his YouTube channel around video games.
Fun gaming,
Like for me, I don't enjoy playing zombies at all. Zombies is not fun at all. Naturally, it's not a fun game. You're running around in circles against endless hordes. It takes no skill, so there's no improving at the game. So the game doesn't have an ability to be fun. But when I start recording though, that's when things change. It's like playing zombies has a purpose, and it's the purpose of making a video, and it makes it fun. I used to watch this YouTuber called Laggin24x, and he was making this Q&A. It was back in like 2012 or 2013, and somebody asked when he would if he would ever quit YouTube, and he said these words. He said, "I'll quit YouTube once I only play video games for the videos." But then I realized as an adult that the only reason why I enjoy video games is because of videos. Video games are like horrible. I don't know how anybody enjoys them. Like for me, I don't even have the motivation to open up a video game if I'm not like doing something for a video or streaming. It's like I could be doing something that actually improves my life. Like for instance, reading. You can be reading a book that's about entertainment. You know, not all reading has to be knowledgeable, but like to gain knowledge. But I feel like even with reading books for entertainment, that you gain so much information and it improves you as a person. Yeah.
Except I hate reading, so I don't know. I just can't read. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't like reading. I don't know. I feel like whenever like you ever just like read a full page and just not know what you just read, you just kind of have like you keep on rereading it. It's just I prefer like that's why I guess I always prefer like the movies over reading. I just don't like books, I guess. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't think anybody likes books. Books are terrible.
True.
Reading
for my sister.
reading like I read a lot, and reading is generally boring, but what you have to do, you have to find your gateway book, your book that gets you into reading. Because look, for instance, I read The Hobbit and all 3 of the Lord of the Rings books. Worst books I've ever read. Awful. So boring that I remember one thing from that book, and it was one Frodo had a donkey. That's all I remember from that book. I don't remember what happened. Well, that's all I remember in those books, right? Yeah. Those books were horrible. Those are an awful book to get it. Like, if you're starting to read, those are an awful book to get into. But how I started reading was this book called The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson series.
Oh yeah.
We're supposed to read it for school in 6th grade, and I ended up I got done with the entire book by the time the whole class was on page 60. And that was my gateway book into reading that made me enjoy books. And you have to find your gateway book, because reading is just boring in general, because you're basically, it's the same thing as staring at a phone, but the thing is, like, it's the same actions you do staring at a phone. You know, you're sitting down and staring at something for hours. But the thing is, reading is completely different than looking at your phone. And I try to stay off my phone as much as possible.
I can't say the same. But
dude, dude, your life will improve so much. You say you're in school, right?
Yeah.
Your life will improve a lot if you get off your phone. I can charge my phone once a week, and it'll never run out of battery.
Wow.
Because I just never use it.
Yeah, it's different because I'm also in graphic design, so I'm always on my computer. So and especially for like lectures and stuff, so I'm always on my computer, which is basically a larger phone, and you can do a lot more. So I find for my lectures, I've never paid attention to one lecture. I've been either watching videos or like playing games instead of paying attention to lectures, which actually is kind of funny because I'm doing perfectly fine in school without paying attention to any single lecture. But I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't use my phone as much as I used to, especially during when like quarantine first started. Like, I kind of just didn't. Quarantine started, and then it's like, what else is there to do with life, kind of thing. Yeah. But now that I'm always on my computer, and it's just like, I don't know. I just get distracted so easily, and it's hard.
Yeah, you kind of got to break through past that.
Yeah.
How did you just move your camera?
Yeah,
you weren't even touching it.
And I keep on kicking it, so I have to like move it so I can like move it around and stuff.
I was like,
yeah,
who the hell is behind your camera?
Yeah, someone's holding the camera for like.
It's some conspiracy. Nerdperiod is forcing you to be on the podcast. You're being held hostage.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But I want to know about your fitness journey. Go in a little detail about it on the stream, because I'm interested. Because I'm like the fitness guy. I be fitness dick in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just. Wait, what? Yo, sorry, I just had a typo.
Typo. How did that word get there? Okay. So, okay, let's start from the beginning. So, when I was like little, I was like thick. Like I was fat as a kid, and I constantly got bullied. And you know, like, I feel like if anyone that's like a bit on the chunkier side is watching, I feel like you'd know that it kind of puts down your self-esteem, and you definitely don't feel good about yourself at all. And then I constantly got bullied, which was weird because I was so tall, but I got bullied the most. And then in about grade 9 or 10 or so, I like completely like grew. So like I outgrew it, and then I just got super skinny, like very skinny. And I actually preferred being skinny because I was like, you know, at least I'm not fat, and I feel like being super skinny is more like accepted, basically.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't, because it was basically like a disorder because I was very small. I was like my arms were like my wrists, like my entire arms were like my wrists. Like it was crazy. Like I think I was like underweight. I was like 140 at 6'3".
I have a friend, Raekwon. My biceps are actually bigger than his thighs. No joke. No joke.
Yeah, it probably was bigger than my thighs. Like, bro, it was insane. Like I was literally Slenderman. Like if you think I'm Slenderman now, I was literally Slenderman. Because like I also had like, I was like skinny. Okay, I was very skinny, and then I got skinny fat. So I had like very small arms, but like a very wide body, and like I had like a fat person's body, but like small arms. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I was like pretty much depressed. I was like, I would never take off my shirt at the beach, like ever. I would never take it off, like in general, unless it was just me. And like no matter, and then it was just constant. Like I hate, you know, I just hate myself. Yeah. So I actually don't think I ever talked about this, but I had a girlfriend, and then bad things happened. And then, like, instead of me being super sad about that happening, I started working out. And then as I worked out, actually, it was kind of good that she basically cheated on me, that I started working out, and I started feeling better about myself. And then I've been working out for almost a year now, actually. It's almost been a year. Although during quarantine, like, once Corona first started, I kind of, like, lost the, what's the word? Yeah, lost the drive to work out. Because I was like, you know what? There's no point in working out. Who am I going to impress? And then that's like the self-reflection period where I was like, it doesn't matter if I'm impressing anyone. I just want to feel happy about myself.
Hey,
if you guys don't like it.
I am, bro. Not a lot of, dude. I'm proud of you. Not a lot of people ever get to that. I feel like a lot of people are stuck in their lives. Always. They cover up. They truly try to look good for others, but they always say, "Oh, I look good for myself. I wear this makeup for myself." When in reality, it's not true. A lot of people don't. A lot of people can't admit when they're wrong, because if they're truly, there's just situations that never align with some people that are like, "Oh, if you do this for only yourself, then why did you do this in this?" At this time period.
Exactly.
And like a lot of people don't realize that, like they don't even realize it. They think they're doing it for themselves when like subconsciously there's this, like, it's like subconsciously in yourself, you know, how do I explain this?
Is it like they're like looking for other people's approval when like they don't even approve of it? At least that's the way I always thought of it. Like,
no, it's like
constantly like trying to get other people's approval. I don't know.
It's like subconsciously caring what everybody thinks. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cuz I used to care. Yeah. So I used to care about what people thought about my channel. You know, I used to say, like, for instance, I used to be like that, but not with my image, like my body image. You know, with that, I've always been so highly confident, which it's like, But with my YouTube channel, right, it's like kind of my pride and joy. You know, I love my YouTube channel. I've worked hard on it. And I remember saying I used to say I don't care about views, which I truly thought I didn't care about views. But then I slowly started realizing these parts of my personality, and I'm like, well, if I didn't care about views, then why am I having this behavior towards something? Like, for instance, so this behavior can kind of be seen as like caring about views, but it can also be seen as other stuff. But only wanting to ever consistently post one type of content on your YouTube channel, you know, because we're told from the start on YouTube, you want to do only one thing. You want to find your niche, and that's how you succeed. And I didn't even realize like that was so subconsciously rooted inside of myself that I subconsciously carried out those actions, which in turn showed that I did care about views, but I didn't know that. And it's like we're being manipulated subconsciously by things that we've heard. Like it doesn't, if that makes any sense. But
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
And so like I found out all these actions that just showed that I cared about views on YouTube still. And like for instance, getting upset when people asked about in real life, because I've never told anybody about my YouTube channel, and somehow every single person in my school, including middle schoolers, found out about my YouTube channel. Like people were like, I remember back in 11th grade, there was this kid, Caleb. He was watching my YouTube videos in math class. I mean, it's cool and it's kind of humbling to see, but it's like, but anyways, obviously people would find out about my YouTube channel and then ask me about it. And then they're like, their first question is like, how many views do you get? Which in turn is kind of like, it's an offensive question in terms of like, why does your mind go to views first thing, you know? Why does everything have to be about views? But then on the other side, you're also getting offended because you know you don't get the best views on YouTube. So it's kind of a double-edged sword where, you know, one side of it is like, yeah, that's understandable that you would get upset at that question. And then the other side is like, oh, that's a behavior. You're subconsciously showing a behavior that you still care about that thing. And, you know, sometimes people really diss, you know, finding out things about yourself and eliminating those bad parts. But hey, I'm glad that you were able to find that out about you. Like you were able to go through a hardship and then take something good out of it. Because you know what? Most people on this earth, they'll go through a hardship and a rough time, and they will always think of it as a negative way and never even think of the possibility it could have been a positive thing. Because how could something ever be positive if you never thought of it in a positive way?
Exactly. Which is why, like, I guess I've always had the mentality of think of the positive things out of it. Like, if she never, like, if, like, we didn't, like, break up and I was still with her, I don't think I would be happy. I don't think I would be, like, where I am today. So, like, sure, it was pretty bad at the moment, but it was better overall. And also, who knows if I was still with her and then, like, a few weeks later, she broke up with me and then, well, cheated on me. And then, like, I would be like devastated, and then like I would just be worse than where I was before. So I think you just kind of gotta like think about the positives of everything. As lame as it sounds, just always think of the good things. Don't always think like everything's bad, everything's garbage. Just try to think of what could be better about it. And I try to explain it in my videos, and people are always like, how are you so positive and happy all the time? It's because I just try not to let the negative things hold me down. Try to just think positively. Just think happy. You know, smile more and stuff like that. So,
for me, it's not exactly the same way. Like, of course, I seek to find positive things out of the negative. But for me, what I do is I meditate a lot. And when I meditate, it's kind of like a prayer, but it's not really a prayer. But I go through the things that I appreciate in everyday life. Like, you know, like for instance, the other day I was meditating, and and you know, I was upset that I couldn't work on this video that we made together because Sony Vegas wasn't working. And then when I was meditating, I was like, I appreciate the fact that I can even be able to worry about making a video, you know, for my YouTube channel, because there's some people out there who maybe don't, like, they want to make a YouTube channel but never get to do it, or, you know, and I just think of it in like this way of, I'm appreciative I even get to feel this feeling, because some people will never even get to feel that feeling. And you can always learn from a certain type of feeling, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree completely. Yeah, you just think positive. Yeah. But like this is, you said this earlier, but like for the views thing, I know exactly what you mean. Like for a while there, my views were like not really, like my views have never really gone like really low. Like I don't mean this as like a bragging thing. I'm not saying like don't take this as like me bragging or anything. But like my views have never gone like really low kind of thing. But it's gotten lower than like average, like my average amount of views. And like I know I shouldn't care, but I was like, wow, I guess people don't like me anymore. This was like a year and a half ago or something like that. But I was like, wow, I feel like people don't like watching me anymore. And and instead of just like stopping and like giving up, I just kept on producing. That like kind of motivated me to make more content. And then I made more content, and then the views started picking up again. And then I was like, you know what? Like just push through it. You know what I mean? Just push through it.
Yeah, for me, it was also, I feel like my channel getting really low views was the best thing that has ever happened to me. I don't know, maybe you haven't seen my channel for a while, but my views, I was like getting in 2018, I was getting like 400 to 500 views per video, and then in 2019 it lowered to like 100 to 200, and then like up until 2020 it's been like some videos get like 100 views, some get 1,000, and then other videos get 30, which most of them are like under 50 views. But I appreciate that I've gotten lower views, because I've like, it taught me so much about myself. And like, I just realized that you care about something that's on the screen. It doesn't dictate you, you know, it doesn't make you, those numbers don't dictate your content, right? You can be the smallest YouTuber ever, get 20 views and make the best content on earth, right? Exactly. And I'm not saying I'm making the best content on earth, but I feel like in society we care so much about what people think of us, and views are a part of that, because we feel like if we don't get enough views, we can't be content, because other people are going to look at my content and see that I make no views. We care so much about what other people think of us, but we never even try to think of what we actually care about, because none of us ever get to delve deep into ourselves and even realize that, because we're caught up in focusing on something so superficial that literally means nothing. When I die, I don't give a shit about how many views my video has. I'm gonna give a shit that I made that video, though. I'm gonna be glad that that video exists. I don't give a fuck whether it got 0 comments, 30 dislikes, and 2 views, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm just glad that I made that video. And so, because I realized about myself, that even if I had 0 views, like I was making 0 views, there's not a reality in all the millions of alternate universes that I can see myself quitting YouTube. And like, so why care about these views even if you can't imagine yourself ever quitting? What's the point? Because honestly, you know, I kept on thinking for a long while that my views would get better, but they never did. They've honestly, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't care. I'll say this out loud. My views have gotten worse and worse, but hey, I don't even pay attention to it anymore, because I never even look at my views anymore. I try wholeheartedly to avoid ever looking at the statistics on my videos, because I don't care. The only thing that matters to me is responding to comments. I make video, I respond to comment. That's all I do. You know?
Yeah. Like you kind of like you're there for the people that are there for you still, instead of like, I know what you mean though. Like I hate commenting on a video and then just like absolutely nothing. Especially when it's like a smaller YouTuber, they don't have like the like they can't say, oh, I get so many comments a day. I can't just be like, they can't just be like, oh, sorry, I get so many comments. It's so hard to respond to you. It's like I'm like the only comment, and they just completely ignore my comment.
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, what's the point of? Are you just making videos for like yourself, kind of thing?
But also on the other side of that, it's crazy that bigger YouTubers never even try to respond to comments. You would think they would like take, dude. Imagine if you took 5 minutes when you wake up and 5 minutes before you go to bed, how many comments you can respond to.
Exactly.
Like you honestly, okay, that's 10 minutes. You can probably respond to, I could respond to over 30 comments in that amount of time. And like have whole, like I could write an essay to each of those in 10 minutes, 30 comments. Yep. And it doesn't matter. These YouTubers, I feel like they truly lose connection to their community. I feel, I'm not trying to diss anybody, but a lot of I feel like the zombies YouTubers in particular, they lost sight of, I feel like the zombies community was always about the zombies community and not like how big, because the zombies community is so small, right? Yeah. But like,
especially now.
Oh yeah, especially now.
Yeah.
But I really feel like they've lost connection to their community, because why else would you just not respond to comments? Maybe it's something we don't understand because we're not big YouTubers, which could 100% be the case. Maybe we'll never understand that feeling, right? Yeah. But it's kind of hard to understand in our perspective, where I've responded to, I think I've responded to 99.9% of comments on my biggest video on my channel, which almost has 200k views. I've responded to almost every single comment. And it's just, maybe that's because I'm small, which probably is the case, but like I would always at least take 2 minutes out of my day to respond to all the comments on a newest video, especially if you post a video, not that like if you post one video a week like a lot of big YouTubers do, just you could 2 minutes a day. You could respond to so many comments.
So many. Yeah.
Like I doubt you are so busy within your day that you can't do that. Like, I swear to God, YouTubers are like, they do nothing with their life. You know?
Yeah. Especially now, like, if you have nothing else better to do, might as well, like, talk to the people that watch your videos. The reason why you're here right now is because of them.
It's so one-sided. This is why I've always hated people saying they're a fan of me, because saying you're a fan of somebody is such a one-sided, like, sure, it's a flattering term. That's like saying they're a fan of you, right? But it honestly, in my, like, when I hear that word, it's so derogatory. Somebody says that they're a fan of me, and like, is that really what you think? Because when you're a fan of somebody, it's so one-sided. You can be being a fan of somebody is like me being a fan of Justin Bieber. He doesn't know about me. He doesn't care about me. I'm just another person who contributes to making him a millionaire. That's what being a fan is. But a community is knowing each other. Like I know all my subscribers on a name basis. You know, the ones who've at least said their name. And like dude, people come to my videos after not commenting on for 2 years, and I still know their first name. Yeah. Like,
and it's like, welcome back, how have you been, kind of thing. Yeah, like I remember basically everybody that's shown up to my stream, unless you change your name to like,
oh my God,
I can't. And they're like, hey, remember me? And it's like, what's up, Dickball69? Like, how am I supposed to remember who you are?
They changed their profile picture. They changed their name.
Everything. Like,
do you remember me?
Sorry.
Like, and then they get offended.
Yeah, they get upset. Like, bruh, I'm sorry, I didn't like.
Sorry, you didn't comment on my videos for 3 years. Change your name and profile picture, and they commented on my latest video. Hey, do you remember me?
yeah, hey, you remember me? And it's like, yeah,
Like, you-
sure. What's up?
Like, honestly, I'm always honest. I'm like, no, I don't, bro. Like, I don't even lie about it.
Okay, well, I'm not like
because-
that blunt.
Because oh my god, I feel like you can get caught up in a lie. You know,
Yeah.
I don't like lying at all, even if it's
Yep.
like something like to protect somebody's feelings, because obviously your intentions are, when you're lying in that situation, obviously it's to protect that person's feelings, but also you could just totally get sideswept by somebody who comes into your stream, says, "Do you remember me?" and you're like, "Yeah," and then you're like, "Oh, well, I'm new here," you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That could happen.
Yeah, or it's like, hey, you remember me? And it's like, and I was like, yeah, and they're like, you remember which stream I came in, kind of thing. You're like,
oh my god!
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. So like,
Why do people persist like that?
I know.
It's like they're trying to make you uncomfortable. It's like they're playing this game in their head. They know you don't remember them.
Exactly.
They just want to see how far you'll take the lie.
Yes. So that's why like every single time, if I genuinely don't know who you are, I'll be like, hey, what's up, dude? I'm not quite sure who you are, but if you had an old name that I remember you by, like, let me know or something.
Yeah,
but
that's what I do.
Don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm obviously not gonna be like, no, I don't remember you. Who the hell are you, kind of thing. But like, I'm obviously gonna try, kind of like, I'm gonna say it, just not mean, kind of thing.
Who the
But I'm never
fuck
gonna
are
be
you
like,
in my
"Yeah, I
chat?"
remember you." What?
Who are you? Identify yourself.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are some YouTubers that probably would, you know, they genuinely don't care about the people that watch them. So, yeah, I don't know. But I agree with your community thing.
card right now.
Oh, you're okay. I'm watching your stream,
Oh,
and I kind of see. Okay, ew, you're actually eating it.
I just spit it out of my drawer, like a
Oh,
champ.
that's hot. I appreciate the view.
That's my piss and saliva drawer. So
The cum drawer. It's just like you close out, here's like a squish.
The cum vial. Do you know those?
Yeah.
Do you know when you cum, but it like? Never mind. I'm not gonna try to explain it. I don't want to say something that's not relatable, and then everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
Like, what am I supposed to say? Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
But for the community thing, I agree. That's why you have like Discord servers and stuff like that, and like that's why you do stream. I don't know. That's the reason why I do streams, is for people, like for me to talk to people, because I wouldn't do streams if I don't talk to people. Like, I'm not that great of a gamer. Like, I'm decent, but I don't think people watch me for my gameplay.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
would
terrible.
say that people. Okay, thank you. But I would say that people watch me to, like, you know, talk to me, and like that's why I always read the chat. My priority is chat over the game.
Yeah.
Or that's why, like, sometimes it can be hard talking to other people, like talking to friends and stuff, because I want to talk to the chat, but I can't just like mute myself, kind of thing.
That's
you know?
why I never
Which,
stream with people. That's why. I
Yes,
never
exactly.
Stream with people.
It
It's
can
so
be like it
awful.
gets like, you put priority over like you want to focus on the game and talk and read chat. Like, it kind of gets like hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Nah,
but yeah,
the only
chat
thing
is
that
always
kinda
number
gets
one.
hard.
I always like talking to people. So
Yeah, same.
yeah, and you because you stream like every single day. That I love watching.
Wait, I do?
It was a joke.
Oh, okay. I was
I
about to
remember
say.
you used to though. But yeah, I know.
I
know
haven't
what you mean.
streamed
Like,
in a while.
yeah, but we were talking about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that, like,
yeah, we were talking.
you eventually kind of get like burnt out of it. Like, it's not as enjoyable. Like, it gets to the point where it's like it's a job, you know?
See,
like actually I was like that for a while there. I actually had to take a break, because if I didn't, I probably would have like deleted my YouTube channel. But it was like it got to the point where it's like, oh my god, it's Friday, I have to stream again. Why? I don't want to stream again. And when I do stream, it's not entertaining, it's boring to watch. I'm like, you know, like down all the time. Like, no one wants to watch it. I don't want to stream, so why am I streaming? You know?
Yeah,
So that's why, like, I kind of had to take a break. And even now, I don't stream as much as I used to. I stream like once or twice a week, kind of thing. But I've been actually enjoying making videos more. but I also do streams to talk to people. So it's kind of like a perfect middle where it's like 2 streams and like 3 videos kind of thing. So it's like constant content kind of thing. Do I gain any subs from it? Not really. No, not at all. But it's really fun to do. I enjoy doing it. It's like my happy place. I get to procrastinate while doing work. So yeah.
Let me give you some words.
Okay.
The person who fails at YouTube, the person who fails, all right, so in any situation, the person that fails is the one who eventually gives up. The one who succeeds is the one who's still doing it and is happy about it.
Yes.
Like,
exactly.
Dude, if you end up working yourself on YouTube to the point of you feel like you're eventually gonna quit, that's failure. But succeeding, people will see that, oh, your channel doesn't get any bigger, hasn't gotten any bigger in the last few months. You know, you gained 10 subscribers, and that means like, oh, you're not going anywhere. You're not being successful. But in reality, if you're happy with what you're doing, that is success in itself. Because if you're happy with something you're doing, you can do it for infinity. Right?
Yes.
You can do it for 10 years. You want to know who's going to be successful? Okay, let's take you.
One.
You're happy doing YouTube. You post like, let's say 3 videos a week. Versus the guy who hates YouTube, has 1 million subscribers, and posts a video every 7 day, every day for all the time.
Yeah, and just constantly.
You're the one who's successful. Yeah. You're the one who's successful.
Yeah.
And it's not so black and white, because some people, like, for a long time when I went to posting weekly compared to posting every 3 days, it like hurt me because I felt like, man, I feel like I'm not doing enough work. But then I realized I can put so much work into one video and make every single video something to look forward to. Now, not every video can be the best video on earth, which is something I also had to get past, because I feel like sometimes I'm always like trying to make the best video possible, but it's just not possible. Every video you make can't be your best video.
Exactly.
There would be no best video if all your videos were the best. That's something I had to learn really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Wait. Okay. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sort of.
Sorry.
Kind of.
Sort of.
Okay.
Kind of. Yeah. Like. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So. How was your weekend? So. How's your weekend?
How's your weekend?
I hate you.
I hate you.
Bye.
Bye.
I wanted to talk about something, but then we went on this weird
tangent.
Why do you exist?
Why do you exist?
I'm going to turn on a voice mod.
Okay. What did you want to talk about? Baba
Booey.
But do it again.
Baba Booey.
Do it again.
Baba Booey.
Guys, he did the funny. Chat, he did the funny. Do it again.
Baba Booey.
All right, what did you want to talk about?
So like, let's you were talking about it earlier. Like content, like range of content instead of just sticking to one thing. Like instead of just like focusing on one thing. I think, like even like for your videos. Sorry, I just read your chat. Even for your videos, like I feel like if you stick to one thing for so long, you just get so sick of it. Like Call of Duty, when Call of Duty Zombies was like a big thing. Like when I played Call of Duty Zombies every single day, every single day.
I remember those days. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it was fun. Like it was genuinely fun. But now, if I go to play Zombies again, I hate it. I hate every second of it. I get like there's nothing new about it. It just feels so boring. And I feel
same exact game we've played for 12 years.
It's just even now, like I tried playing it off stream, I couldn't. I played on stream and I still couldn't even really play it. Like I didn't even have like the stream to motivate me. It was like I don't enjoy this. I can't play this anymore. So I feel like branching out your content, like sure, I don't know. People always say it's bad for your channel, but like I've never noticed anything bad. I feel like it makes you more of a versatile like YouTuber, instead of like Fortnite videos every day kind of thing.
You want to know what it makes it bad about it's not bad for your YouTube channel, because technically you are attracting all different sorts of audiences, which is good. But I understand why people say that it's bad though, because you'll lose viewers if you let's say the last 10 videos you posted, you had Minecraft in there, you had COD Zombies, you had Fortnite, you had Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you had Among Us, you know, and then like 3 other different games. I'm not gonna want to watch you, and I realize this. It's like it's so hard to keep up with a YouTuber that posts so much, because what happens when you're a YouTuber who posts once a week and they subscribe for a certain type of content, but only one of those videos out of those 4 videos you posted in a month is that content. That essentially means there's only 12 videos out of the year that they're actually interested in, which in turn makes them uninterested in your channel.
Yeah.
So that's why it's bad. It's not bad for YouTube. It's bad for the viewers, which I completely understand. I've been like that for YouTubers. I've completely stopped watching YouTubers for that reason. And it's like YouTubers I genuinely loved. It's just like I don't want to do this anymore. It's just, you don't. Yeah. But yeah. Like for instance, why C-Day was so successful is he kept on posting Fortnite. And you know, those 2 times he posted Minecraft though, it was like a breath of fresh air. And then he went back to Fortnite, and then it was like Fortnite was a breath of fresh air, you know. But not everybody can be in the situation C-Day's in. And also he's another instance of a person that isn't happy about YouTube. You want to know who's more successful than C-Day? Us. The guys who are under 3K subscribers. We haven't quit yet, and we're enjoying doing YouTube. Meanwhile, like, we're not shit talking C-Day, but that's just the fact of it.
He's a cool guy, probably.
I love C-Day. I've been watching his content for so long, since 2018. He's been one of my favorite YouTubers, but that's just the cold hard truth in it. He failed at YouTube because he quit. If you quit, you fail. Yeah, you didn't see?
Oh.
There's like some videos on it. He posted on Instagram that he quit YouTube.
Oh, I actually didn't. I don't follow like Fortnite videos at all.
I don't either, but I happened to click on it because I saw it in my recommended, and I was like, oh, it's C-Day. I have to watch this. You know, it's news about C-Day.
It's because of the YouTuber, not really the game. I know what you mean. Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm not gonna even lie. I wrote down 0 topics for this podcast, and we just got by 50 minutes. That's impressive. That's impressive. Yeah. Okay, I don't know whether I'm becoming a better podcast host. You know, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just a gooder podcast host.
You're just getting gooder.
Yeah, I'm getting
good.
So gooder.
So gooder. It's not about gooder grammar.
Yeah.
That's what I always learned.
But you know what? This was a good podcast. I genuinely enjoyed having you on, but I think I want to end it there because I gotta get watching my puppy, and you know we kind of got awkward at the end there, you know.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I don't know, you keep on just randomly going silent. What am I supposed to do?
Bro, you're on the podcast, bro. You gotta make up the podcast. I'm just having you on it.
I'm the guest. You're supposed to be like interviewing me.
Yeah, well, I guess you were, so I have to do all the work. I got you on the podcast. You're supposed to do the rest.
Podcast. It's not called Nerd Period and Batdeeran podcast.
It's NP podcast featuring Batdeeran. You're supposed to make the podcast
with Batdeeran 24. Well, I'm a boring person, so that's not.
If I was doing a solo podcast if I was gonna make my own podcast.
Fine, whatever.
God, jeez, know your place.
I'm sorry.
Fucking no experience with podcasts, head ass. But
no, I've never been on, never done a podcast, never watched a podcast. So
oh shit, really?
I think I did pretty decent for my first time.
You haven't even watched Joe Jogan?
Rojogan? No, I have not watched him. I've never watched like their podcast or anything.
Dylan in the chat says you're supposed to be good at interviewing.
Good at being interviewed.
Yo, by the way, I want to
man.
shout out everybody today that came into the podcast. Riley, Dylan, CSM Roach, Colchester, John, Dylan. Thank you everybody for coming out.
That's sweet.
And Noip, I know who you are, but I'm blanking out. But I only know
Melon Boy.
because
He's from my channel. He
Oh,
came from,
dude, so many
yeah.
people has that profile picture.
Yeah, so many people.
Yeah, because I have a subscriber with that same
So many
profile
people
picture.
have that profile picture.
Yeah, but
And it kind of gets like you kind like sometimes when I look at the profile picture and not the name, and it's like, oh, oops, wrong person.
remember when everybody had the oh yeah profile
Yeah, the
picture?
oh yeah, yeah
oh
one.
my god!
Yes, I remember. Yeah, in my chat, like 8 people had it, and I
Yeah.
didn't know who you were. Like, how am I supposed to know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thank you so much, everybody, for coming out to the podcast. I had a lot of fun having you on, Batfagula. I really hope I can. I really hope I can get our video out. I really hope I can salvage the gameplay, not the gameplay, but the editing that I already
epic
did.
gameplay. Yeah,
Bro,
hopefully.
it took me so long to edit the intro alone. Like, I had to piece together so many parts that didn't even go together, but make it look like it went together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Parts,
I know what you mean.
Like some little
The power
editing
of video
trick.
editing.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
But anyways, guys, thank you for coming out to the 36th installment of the NP podcast. And yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. Thank you for coming on, Dylan. You know, we're on a
No
first
problem.
name basis now, okay?
We're on a first name basis.
You come to the podcast, you're on first name basis.
Let's go. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
What's
Thank
my
you.
name?
Gage.
Damn, he remembered. I really did. I
know.
thought I was gonna put you on a
No, I
spot. I was
know
really
your name.
I was really hoping
You
I'd
always
make
did.
you hella uncomfortable.
Nerd. Your name is Nerd.
Oh my god, one of my funniest comments ever. Somebody commented, I made this video. There's a skin that came out in Fortnite called Gage, and I made a video called They Made a Gage Skin. They made a skin for me in Fortnite. And then somebody commented, Caleb or Roxrule, he commented, your name isn't Nerd. And that was the funniest comment that I've ever seen. Like, I pinned the comment on the video. That was just the that was the peak of comedy right there. Like, I found the funny.
Ironic too. First name Nerd, last name Perrier. I mean, I could see it. You'd be surprised. People name their kids like Shaniqua and stuff, so I could see Nerd.
Yeah, or
I can see that. That'd be a sick name.
Fartquisha.
Farquisha.
But anyways, guys, we're gonna end the podcast there. I had so much fun, and
It was awesome.
yeah, have a good night, everybody. Peace.
Bye.
I'm gonna do the outro music now. Hold
Okay.
up. Let me cue the outro music. Okay, the Scuffed Podcast.
Okay.
Scuffed. Hella
Scuffed.
scuffed. So like we
Scuffed
gonna just
controllers.
wait out. We just gonna wait out through the music.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna end the podcast in 2 seconds.